Start it up.
All right. Welcome. The Wisco Wistys are in person.
First pod, baby.
So this is episode 13, right?
Yeah, we're in week 12.
Okay. Week 12 of the NFL, episode 13. Welcome. This is kind of cool. I like this a lot better.
Yeah, there's no delay.
Yeah. I don't see 80 pixels of you. That's kind of nice.
You're going to see every pore in my skin and everything now.
It is in 4K, but
Yeah.
it's not that good.
Okay, ready to roll?
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Start her up. Headlines. Matt Canada got fired today.
Yeah.
Steelers offense
Steelers
coordinator.
OC.
Yeah.
That's tough.
They suck.
They suck. Yeah.
He should have. That's 2 in a row, OCs. Dorsey for Buffalo, and now this week, Matt Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
Do we think a third offensive coordinator will get fired?
Like in the league?
Yeah. Is there an offense that you're like, God, they suck and they shouldn't?
Who's our offensive coordinator?
Exactly. Adam Stenovich.
Yeah.
He stinks.
LaFleur?
Pretty much, yeah. The other big thing that happened Thursday, Joe Burrow out for the year.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
It kills our it kills our bets, like our predictions and our like what we wanted to happen.
Yeah.
It hurts my soul because that's the one team that can really take Kansas City in the AFC.
Yeah.
He was starting to get going.
That's a bummer. Yeah, he was just starting to hit his stride.
It hurts fantasy players.
And what was going on? Because didn't they not like put him on the injury list? And he walked in with a cast or like a wrap or something?
It looked like one of those like what Grandpa has for his arthritis.
Yeah.
He came in and the Bengals posted a video like arrived in Baltimore. And someone zoomed in on him.
And he had that
and
on
he
there.
had a thing on. And then they deleted the video because they were like,
oh, shit. We didn't
people
put him
like,
on
what
the
is that?
injury list.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah.
And he said the wrist injury is separate from what he hurt in the game.
But don't you still have to put that on the
Neither
list?
were put on the thing.
So they're investigating it right now.
Correct, because people like Portnoy who are coming out who put money on the Bengals to win the Super Bowl and money on them to win the game
Are pissed.
And Mike Florio's talking about how he's said this for years. He's like, they're going to get a billionaire who puts $1 million on a game. And they didn't report that Tom Brady had a torn MCL for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Meniscus or whatever bullshit he played on that. And then they're losing because of that. And they didn't know. Would you put the bet down? They're going to get sued.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
The NFL, it's about money, right? So they...
Correct. And then if the government has to get involved...
Oh, God. Good. Roger is probably just shitting himself.
Yeah,
right now.
they need to fix that because that's not good at all. The Ravens won that game easily then. It kind of was disappointing because it was a first good Thursday night game.
Yeah.
So you're kind of looking forward to that. And then it just kind of petered out.
So in my paid fantasy league, guess the first two players to get hurt
Chase.
in that game were both starting.
Oh,
for me.
you have Andrews?
Mark Andrews and Joe Burrow. I was
Yeah,
like, are you fucking kidding me?
So that's the other thing that happened in that game. I didn't put this in there, but the NFL is looking into banning the hip drop.
Like a
The
what is
tack-
that?
so-
Like a hip check kind of.
No, so how Andrews, and it's happening to a bunch of people. What happens is a guy's running. It's hard for me to do sitting down, but like Andrews is running this way, and this guy's coming this way. So Andrews' momentum and how big he is, it's hard for you not to tackle him or even stop him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people are wrapping up and then going limp.
Yeah, just
so
like
they're going like this.
They grab onto
him
and
and
slide
drop
their
their legs down.
Yeah.
And what happens is when they go limp on this side, his legs go down or their knee goes down and you get bent.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of things people have been injured for that. So
it's smaller dudes too, because he's like a huge
he's
tight
6'5",
end. So you got a
250, so
you got
you
a
can't
DB.
tackle that.
You got a
Yes.
DB trying to do that. So he's like, okay, I gotta put all my weight onto him.
Correct. So
I get it. It just sucks. Yeah. So I had both of those guys on my team, and they went down right away.
It blows. It hurts the Ravens too. The Chiefs came out of that like golden. They're like best tight end. gone on the Ravens. Burrow's out.
Yeah.
They didn't play him yet. Like, I was looking forward to that game.
They should have won if MVS catches that ball.
Well, you want to just talk about that game right now?
Yeah, let's just go into the review.
Eagles come back and beat the Chiefs. I'm watching that last night. 17-7 at half. I'm like, Dad,
it's not looking good.
no. And I'm like, I know they haven't been great on offense, but the Chiefs not scoring 7.
Yeah.
So they got to score at least 28, 24 in the second half, the Eagles, against that defense. No way. Mahomes threw that pick. They dropped the ball. It was just like 3 or 4 big plays by the Eagles, and they just pushed him into the end zone.
I mean, only down 7. A 17-7 looks a lot worse. You scored that 1 touchdown, you're within 3, so that's a lot easier to swallow. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, if MVS catches, it was catchable.
Yeah, I mean.
But it was a little further.
Tiny, but he still could have caught it. It could have been, did you see Smith's play at the 1-yard line, his deep ball? So Devontae Smith caught a ball down the right sideline. That was the touchdown to get him to 21. He had just as far, maybe not as far, of a jump on, I think it was a safety that was guarding him, and Hurts threw it a little short. I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but Smith had to slow down and get it, but he got it. And I heard Mahomes today say, yeah, I could have dropped it a little more back, because then they could always come back and catch it or get a pass interference, and you're right there. If it's too far,
no one's going to get it.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
So that...
It's almost advantageous to underthrow it a tad.
Yeah.
Instead of overthrowing it.
And that's what he did. And then, on the 1-yard line, they're just going to push him in, and it doesn't matter. Right. But, I mean, he threw a pick that was horrible in the red zone, and then Kelsey fumbled. I mean, they're down on, like, the 8-yard line, and he gets peanut
the
punched.
pick that he threw was not good.
No.
It was a bad throw.
And then they were dropping balls, like, left and right. I don't know what's different this year. It's Nagy, but...
Yeah, but they've got a lot of receivers that
the
are
only
just
thing
not
that's
catching
different
the ball.
is Juju. And he was good for them last year, but I don't think he's the difference.
No.
So why are they not catching this year?
Why can't they catch the ball?
Correct.
Like, Tony?
Yeah. Where's he?
Remember the game of the first
MVS
game?
Caught balls. He's not great, but he was catching them before. I don't get it. And that other scrub they drafted in the second round.
Is it because it's in bigger moments? Like, that's a big game.
But they caught,
and it's younger guys
caught touchdowns in the Super Bowl, and MVS caught a big touchdown in the championship game.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's a mental thing now for sure. And if Mahomes
now it's just
fucking does this one more time,
I hate when he does the.
No, give me another play call.
Yeah.
Give me another play call. Bring it. Come on.
He's
like Andy.
As soon as the guy's down, he's
yeah.
like, "What is it? What 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 is it?"
Relax.
Like, oh my god.
Nagy's working on it.
Yeah, fucking A. I don't know the next play right away.
Yeah, I hate him. It was a really good game. They said it was the most watched Monday Night Football with like 29 million in 25 years.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Super Bowl rematch.
And it wasn't like
probably
a high-scoring game.
Well, the Super Bowl was like 38-35.
Yeah, that was fun.
And this is 21-17. Like, this is actual football.
A little
like
more bruiser. But it was like raining. It wasn't the very best weather.
No, but that's kind of... In Kansas City is a big win.
Maybe that had something to do with the balls, too.
Probably.
They're wet. On TV, it never looks as bad until you get the close-up shots. Yeah. And you're like, oh, my God, it's like pouring out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
So maybe that had something to do with it, too.
We can talk about the Packer game. We were there, if you can't tell by Mason's voice. Right now.
I lost my voice, so it's starting to come back, though.
What did you think?
It was fun. So I had a little bit to drink, and I did not remember Aaron Jones getting carted off.
To be fair, I didn't see him. I didn't see Joey Bosa. I didn't see.
Yeah,
I didn't see half of the players.
That's one of the things when you're at the game, you don't see all that stuff that the cameras.
And then you get a random phone notification: Aaron Jones out for game. You're like, they don't even announce it, and I'm like, what's going on?
I saw Emmanuel, whatever, the third
Wilson,
running back.
Yeah, he like
I saw
separated.
him get carted off.
Yeah, I saw that.
That stopped the game.
Yeah, because he was on the. I remember you were bitching. You're like, he's on the
yeah,
sideline.
Let's
Just
go.
go.
He's not even in there.
Yeah,
that's stupid to me. I think if you are hurt and you're on the sideline, if you so there's like the thick border of the sideline.
Yeah, there's the
If
dotted
you're past
and
the
then the
dot,
dotted.
like go can stand up
So you should be able
up
to
to
go.
there.
Yeah.
You should be able to lay there. What's the difference?
Or should we tell him Grandpa's idea?
Yeah, put the hook on their helmet and drag 'em
and
off.
drag him off. We don't care about spinal injuries. Just pull him, man.
Yeah, I think. Well, maybe it's they're worried like if someone gets run that way,
Yeah,
they're
because
not.
he's a
They're
dead
they
fish
can't.
right there.
Yeah, they
He's
can't
screwed.
like, protect
It's
themselves if they
definitely what it
get
is.
pushed out of bounds.
Because
But
they care about safety
what are the
off the
odds?
field, but not during the game.
right, what are the odds that happens? I don't know. I think you could express that or expedite that system a little bit better.
Definitely could. It was a good game, though.
It was fun.
Love.
Chargers
made-
Charger.
Yeah, they did. Hard. Quentin Johnson dropped that ball. Eckler fumbled in the red zone.
I
Allen
can't
dropped
believe-
a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of drop balls. They had a lot of wide open passes. Like,
And
oh my god,
Quentin,
thank God he dropped
Quentin
that.
Johnson down the sideline
Yeah,
was closer than MVS's ball.
yeah,
And that was bad.
yeah. I think it was crazy that it was the first quarterback for the Packers to throw over 300 yards in like 4 years.
Yeah, like 23 games or something.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
Aaron hasn't
ridiculous.
thrown for 300.
I know, which is, I don't think you need yards to be good at quarterback.
Nobody cares about yards.
But
if
it
you don't get in the
definitely-
end zone.
It definitely makes you go, really? Not one game?
It's a thing on.
You just have a
FS
game where you just go off. You have a
It's
bunch of big ones,
It's a
but like
thing
I guess
on
he doesn't.
FS1. They say like, oh, hasn't thrown for 320 games or whatever. Oh, hasn't thrown for three. Like,
yeah,
that's a thing where
But
they
who
talk about
cares?
that. I don't.
yeah. I mean, Drew Brees is he the all time or is it Brady?
He
Still?
was, but then because Brady played 1,000 years.
Exactly. So that doesn't make.
Inevitability.
Doesn't mean anything.
If I
But-
played for 1,000 years, I'd
Yeah.
probably be the longest.
I told Caleb the stat about Tom Brady and his first Super Bowl run.
Did he not know that?
He was flabbergasted.
Yeah, no one
He's
knows
like-
that.
What was it, 14? I was like, no. I guessed 4 and I thought I was low. And it's 1.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
And he didn't even finish the half in the AFC
Yeah.
Championship game, which they were losing.
Oh my God.
And so he didn't, like, he just got in. You're
That's
telling me if
just
Aaron
so
could get hurt
pathetic.
in Seattle and we'd win and get to the Super Bowl and he would get credit for winning that Super Bowl, people would be like, oh, no,
Yeah. He's
he
got
didn't
2.
get there.
He's got 2. He's got more than 5.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit.
Speaking of Aaron, the Jets suck.
Yeah.
Wilson's benched. Bills killed him.
Tim Boyle?
Yeah.
I can't believe he's even in the league still. He just follows
He
everywhere
shouldn't
Aaron
be.
goes.
Yeah, he shouldn't be.
No. I think Aaron just likes him in his quarterback room.
Absolutely. But should he even, like, he was on McAfee today. He's like, yeah, I'm working to come back. I'm like, he's like, we ran the table in 16. I'm like, with you at quarterback?
Yeah,
not,
when you had played with these guys before,
Yeah.
not just had an off season.
But he's not playing. Like, they need,
Right.
he needs to, they need to beat the Bills or the Dolphins twice. And, like, you need to beat a lot of people even before he comes back.
Right.
No.
They have a tough schedule.
They
They had a tough schedule with him. Remember we went over that?
Yeah, if he goes back, because they're like a game out, and he steps out, and it just goes again, I'm going to lose it. I can't.
Well, then he has a lot of time.
I don't
Then he'll
care.
have,
Is
like,
he going to come back
then he'll
for
have
2?
like 8 months or whatever.
That's bad. That's
Yeah.
just bad.
It's just I'd say just call it. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe the Jets are like, he really wants to come back. Maybe let's put Tim Boyle in to make sure we can't get in because we want this guy 100% in 2024.
I would like to think.
And they're like, yeah, we don't have to give up the fucking pick to Green Bay too because he didn't play.
It's just a second then.
Yeah, so it's advantageous for them for that as well.
They already got that, but like, I think it's mainly because you can't put Zach Wilson out there on Black Friday against the Dolphins.
But you can put Tim Boyle out there?
The fans will take me out there over Tim Boyle. They're done with him. He's in the trash.
Yeah.
They hate him. They will get booed immediately. If Tim Boyle goes 3 and out every drive, they will not boo as hard as they would boo if Zach went 3 and
They'll
out.
be like, oh, well, he's the third string.
yeah,
That's
well,
what we
we're
expect."
trying something different.
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
That's
The Vikings and Bears lost this weekend. NFC North.
So we still have a chance.
We're
We're the 8th seed
We're
right
8th seed. We're right in the playoff hunt. I
Because
hope
it's
everyone
7,
realizes
right?
that.
now that they added one.
Yeah, because the Vikings are 7.
Oh my God! And we play them.
Yeah, at Minnesota.
And New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going to that game, but I can't anymore.
Bears lost. They gave up a close one to the Lions, which shocked me that they were even
That
in
they
it.
were close, yeah.
But Fields is back, and then because he's a stud and they should keep them. Shout out Chuck. Yeah, keep Fields.
Yes, please.
And then the Vikings, Dobbs ran out of his scientific magic, and he got out-rustled. Russell Wilson.
I was gonna say the Nuggets. The
Denver
Broncos are starting to.
They're like
something together.
They played.
They don't look good, but they're just like figuring out a way.
No, but they played a Seattle game where it was like, oh God, it's close. Oh God, Russell has the ball to win the game.
Right.
Oh God, he made 3 throws to win the game.
Yeah.
Like,
it's.
I don't know.
You know, in the end, it's
They're not
still
gonna
Russell
do
Wilson. He still used to be pretty good. I didn't say the best.
4 interceptions in an NFC Championship game, whatever. That's all I got for the week. Anything else you want to rip about?
No, I think that was good. Do you think we can? Talking about the Bears and Lions makes me jump to the next week ahead. How we play the Lions on Thanksgiving. Do you think we can beat them?
Absolutely not.
No.
We're gonna get rocked.
What about you said?
I want to see a 34-24. Like, we scored points and they scored. It was like 27-24 and they scored a touchdown to go to finish.
Kind of like how the first one was.
Yeah, but they were killing us in the first one. Like, they jumped early. I'd like to see it competitive
through the game for the whole part. Yeah,
and I'd like to see Love make like he did in the last game, more high level throws.
Yeah,
because then if that continues, you kind of like what you're seeing. But we're getting pushed around by that fucking team.
Are you gonna like what we see if he starts to do well?
No.
Yeah. So wouldn't you want him to suck? So we don't really have a choice but to get rid of him.
We're not going to. So it's inevitable. Matt LaFleur.
I wouldn't upset if we just tried. If we just let him go for.
We're doing another year. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that upset. You got to give him
if
a little more time.
If we're there at 4, and Caleb Williams is there, you're willing to go another year?
I don't think he will be there.
He could, because people are like, he's not competitive enough, and he's a crybaby, and we like Drake May. I don't know why, but we like
Okay.
Drake May.
I mean, if he's there, then yeah, I'd definitely consider it.
It's blind. I can turn that card in. I don't even care.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
I just don't think he will be though.
No, he should go 1.
The only thing that makes it interesting is that the Bears and Arizona, who'd be picking ahead of us,
both have quarterbacks.
Both kind of have quarterbacks that could be their guy if you argue it enough.
Well, me and Dad
like
talked about
Kyler Murray used to be like in the MVP running until he got hurt that one year.
Correct. He brought him to the playoffs. A shit organization to the playoffs.
They were 7-1 until AJ Green didn't know what route he ran, and Rasul Douglas picked him off in the end zone.
That was a good one. Me and Dad talked about like the Bears had the Panthers pick too.
Yeah.
So like you could draft Marvin Harrison and the best left tackle, and
then you got a number 1 for Justin Fields, and you got someone to fucking block for him.
Or you could trade Justin probably for a 1. Like, let's say Vegas wants him. And then you go Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison, whatever, trade back, pick up more. But then you go, Caleb runs into Marvin Harrison, DJ Moore. Who's their tight end? Cole Kmet.
Robert Tonyan.
Yeah. Mercedes Lewis. That's not a bad deal either.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I know. That's why it makes it seem a little fun, but we'll see.
We spent too much time talking about the Bears, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We got to cut that out.
Yeah.
No, there's still a lot of season left, but for God's sake, the Chargers might end up picking pretty early.
Yeah, so they
trending.
play the Ravens on Sunday night, and I think that's a must-win, right?
For the Chargers? Oh, God.
They have to win that. If
They're
you
not
don't,
gonna.
I'm saying like, oh, yeah, they're going to lose. But how does Brandon Staley not get fired? Like,
I saw
the
last 12. I saw this thing was like the last 12 games for the Chargers. They like beat no-name quarterback lost by 3, lost by 3, lost by 3. Beat
They're in
no-name
every
quarterback,
game.
lost. They're not. It does not look good.
Did you see his press conference where he's like, I'm calling the defense. I'm the defense guy. Stop asking that question because I'm calling the defense. Because they keep asking him if someone else is going to do it because it's ass.
Yeah.
It's turmoil. Players don't like him. He's gone. Here comes Harbaugh
Wasn't
to
he
the Chargers next year.
Was he the one like in the before the season when he
No,
saw
that
the
was
new
the
guy?
Cardinals.
The
Yeah, their
It
guy
just
was
so awkward.
tough.
I have no idea what this guy's doing.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I want to do a quick game with you.
Okay.
Who's got the harder schedule? The Eagles play the Bills this weekend. So the Bills played the Jets last week.
Yeah.
They play at Philadelphia, at Kansas. They go on a bye. Then they're at Kansas City, and then they're home against the Chargers. Or not? I'm not the Chargers. Home against the Cowboys.
That's the Bills.
That's the Bills.
Damn.
Okay. Or Philadelphia at Kansas. I mean, you could go even back even further if you want to. Home against the Cowboys, at Kansas City, home against the Bills, home against the Niners, at the Cowboys, at Seattle.
That one.
That's tough, isn't it?
They're both tough, but that
People
one's
act
tough.
like Philly is like not going to just get put through the
They've
ringer.
only lost one.
To who?
The Jets, but that
The
was a
New
fluke.
York Jets.
Not the Tim Boyle New York Jets.
No, the Zach Wilson Jets. I don't know. Philly, San Fran, Philly Cowboys, Philly Buffalo, Philly Chiefs. They're playing every good team now.
It's tough.
It's going to be fun, though.
Yeah.
Do you think Buffalo's got a chance?
They certainly looked better.
Because of 17?
They certainly. I'm not going to rule them out. We didn't rule out the Bengals
I wouldn't rule him out.
until he got hurt. I don't think we should rule him out either.
I think they'd be a kind of a fun wild card team because no one really.
Now, yeah, they're kind
There's
of
like
counting
no
them out.
pressure on
So
them.
now they're trying to prove to everybody, like, no, we
Yeah.
got this.
Okay.
Plus, I need Stephon Diggs to just go off.
Yeah, and Allen's tough. Anything else for week ahead?
No.
On to the game.
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you ready for the draft?
You gonna give me a trivia?
I can.
Yeah, let's see. That's the most fun because I still haven't gotten one.
Do you want to go snake or back and forth?
We did snake the last two, so I'll just go back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I asked. Okay. Here's the question. It's Aaron Rodgers specific. Aaron Rodgers fans here.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers holds the record for single season passer rating. So the one that goes up to 158.3.
156.2.
158.4.
Which one is it?
It's 158.3.
Okay.
Okay. He owns the top two.
Ever? Like in a game?
No, in a season.
Oh, okay.
Top two.
Yeah, because there's been multiple perfect ones. There has to be.
Yeah, but in his season,
game.
But in a season, he owns the top
the
two
average.
of all time of the average season.
Okay.
Which season? And their MVP seasons. Can you name those two seasons?
2014.
And he has 4 MVP seasons.
Yeah, no.
Bonus points if you can name the rating.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I know it's gonna be in the hundreds though. Or close to it. 2014 sticks out to me. Can you at least give me the years of the
2011, 2014, 2020, 2021.
Yeah. I was gonna say 20. I'm gonna say 2020.
And 2014?
Yes.
Which one was first, do you know?
Like higher.
Yeah.
I would say 2014.
You are incorrect.
Fuck. Did I get any of them? It's 2014.
20 no.
What?
2014 he had 112 rating. That's 18th all time.
That's still fucking good.
Yeah, I fucking know. 2020 he had 121.5.
Wow.
50 total touchdowns or 51 for
like
four picks.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And then in 2011 when we went 15-1,
yeah, I should have known that.
he had a 122.5, 45 and 6.
That was the highest.
Yeah.
I thought
He
about
is
2011 because we
122.5
won that year.
and 121.5.
We won in 2010 to 2011, so that was 2011 to 2012 season. Or was that the Super Bowl? That was not the
year
Super Bowl
after
season.
the
That's
Super
the year
Bowl.
after.
Correct, because we lost to the Giants in the divisional round.
And we beat the Saints in the home opener, and we were at that game.
Yeah, we were at that game
Yeah, that
with
was
Cobb's touchdown, yes.
But I was like, oh, maybe 2011, he was a little more like gunslinger. So I thought maybe he had more
slinging it in that
he had more picks
season.
that year. But
Absolutely.
I guess if he had, I don't know.
He has less touchdowns, but I think he had more yards.
I got 2020 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just missed it.
It wasn't 2021. We knew that.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Did he have the long hair in 2020? Or
Yeah.
2021.
No, it was the Michael Scott Dunder Miff
both
one.
both years?
2020. 2020, because that was MVP
Yeah.
against Brady.
And Con Air walking up to
Yeah.
the OTAs or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you won again.
I'm trying to throw like mothballs out there for you. It's that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so the game. We're doing a draft, Thanksgiving edition.
Okay.
3 or 4 rounds. What do you think?
Let's do 4.
Okay, 4 rounds. It's just picking your favorite things about Thanksgiving. So it could be a specific. If you're gonna pick a food, it has to be a specific food. So it can't be like
Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah. And then it can be things that come with Thanksgiving, like get to see family or whatever, that surrounding. Just like for Christmas, you'd be like, oh, I love the snow. I love the presents. We eat steak. Like, there's just a bunch of aspects revolving around that holiday.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can get creative with it.
Correct. And it's going to be subjective because it's I might like a different food than you, or I like different things. But whatever. First pick, I'm taking the number 1 overall seed. Football.
Yeah, that's easy.
Easy. Love football.
Non-stop football. And they're
All
at
day.
good times, too. At least us, we're Central Time.
Mm-hmm.
So the first game's at like 11.
11, and then you get like
11:30.
2, and then
Yeah,
it's like
that's like
5.
Mountain Time normally on Sundays. So they
Yes.
get like really good games all day Sunday. And then they're not staying up till 11
Yeah, the game's
or
done
midnight.
at like
Can you imagine
9.
being on the fucking East Coast?
East Coast is like 1 a.m. and then
Yeah.
West Coast is done at like 7. And
Yeah,
like,
that'd be so weird. You got to wake up. Like the overseas games, those are starting at like 7 in the morning.
yeah, no thanks.
Or 6 in the morning because they
6,
start at
I get up-
8:30 here.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I think Mountain Time's got a good one.
Yeah, they do.
11 o'clock.
Ours isn't bad. I like noon at direct in the day, but
Yeah,
a
I mean,
little-
ours aren't.
little
Mountain
earlier.
and ours are probably the best.
but football is just
football all day.
it's better this year too with the Lions being better. I don't like when the Packers play on it though. Normally,
Yeah.
because it gets me stressed. But
Yeah.
since we suck, I don't want to stress eat. But now,
But
that we
the best
suck,
part about the football on Thanksgiving is different than just any other Sunday because what you're doing on Thanksgiving is like what some people do, I guess, is just eat and bum
Talk,
around.
yeah.
But it's like raised up another degree.
yeah,
Because it's really like lethargic foods and all the
it's
tryptamine
meant
or whatever it is.
yeah, it's meant.
Tryptophan.
Yeah, it's meant for sitting around and just doing nothing, and then
Yeah.
opening your belt up.
Yeah,
and
you just pass out.
Hey
and-
Bob, you want another piece of pie there? Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah.
So my pick's
No, that's
football.
a good pick.
Go ahead.
My first pick for Thanksgiving, I will do. Oh man, I'm not like the biggest like. There's not one food that sticks out to me.
I got like 2 on my list, but they're very me specific.
Yeah, I'll go. So I'm gonna kind of pivot here, because I really want this one, and I don't know if you're gonna take it. I'm going fall weather.
Yeah, we're getting that prime fall.
Fall weather. That's Thanksgiving to me. You could argue that's October or Halloween too.
But it's
a couple weeks earlier.
I mean, we're not in winter though.
But I like fall weather. It's my favorite time of year. The
leaves, colors and everything.
Yep. Temperature. It's like a perfect temperature, at least up here. It's 50s. It's been a kind of cold lately, but 50s.
For the
60s.
game, it was 50 something,
yeah,
right?
So it's like
sun.
perfect. You can layer. You can still do stuff outside.
Mm-hmm.
You can have fires outside. You're not freezing your ass off. You can still do yard work.
Yeah, we put the
do stuff
outside.
Yeah. And then you're not sweating your ass off. You can layer up. The clothes are great. It all comes with the
I think that's
weather.
a good one. I would agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, my pick. I'm gonna go with shopping.
Fuck.
Black Friday.
That's my second one.
It's so big.
You're gonna win this. You got it already.
I know. I got
the first two. Shit.
Black Friday. Could have snaked. Black Friday is awesome. Especially with online shopping, Amazon. If we're going on a trip,
mm-hmm.
you get all those gadgets, getting Christmas gifts, anything. Yeah. It's just like you pound it out, all the deals. Yeah. And then I get really, what sucks is I get tempted. I'm like, oh, I didn't ask for that, but that's kind of cool. I could get that, you know.
Yeah. Plus, when you're old enough and you make money, you're
just like, yeah, just
now I don't have to rely on like, I didn't get it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Now it's like, well, shit. Now I just don't have it. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm like, I didn't ask for that. I might just get that tomorrow. Yeah. So I do enjoy that.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I might be bending the rules here, but my second pick is gonna be pies. Just in general.
Pick a pie, please. I said specific.
I know, but
pick a pie. You can take every single pie except the one that I want. I won't pick blueberry? It. I love blueberry pie. So take everything other than blueberry.
I don't want blueberry.
Mom's
pie.
cream cheese blueberry pie.
Yeah, I want take that pumpkin pie. I want apple pie. I want crisp. Pecan pie.
Oh,
those are very Thanksgiving specific. You can have blueberry pie in the summer. Yeah, that's a fruit pie that you can have whenever.
You can have apple pie though.
Yeah, but there's something about like the cinnamon crumble, like an apple pie in the summers. I feel like you have those different than the ones in
a la mode.
Plus, it's apple season in the fall.
A la mode. With
apple pie
with ice cream,
or apple crisp,
and it's
that
warm,
all falls into that category.
And you're cold, and you eat that.
I love pumpkin pie. Alexa doesn't. It's a texture thing, but she might be on the spectrum. Who knows?
I was gonna say the texture thing doesn't exist.
And yeah,
she's gonna kill you for that comment.
I know.
Alexa, I love you.
I love pumpkin pie, like a pumpkin bar.
I love cake.
Yeah, I love you. I love cake. Yeah, that's good stuff. A big old heaping spoonful.
It was on my list.
Whipped cream on top of that. Hell yeah. So that's number 2 for me. So I've got the ambiance with the weather, and then pie.
Since you took my pie with a generic pick there, I won't take blueberry then. I'm gonna go with. I said Black Friday. I'm gonna go with fall alcohol.
God damn it!
I'm just whooping your ass.
That's literally. If we would have snaked, I would have been.
I offered. This is
you
on
don't
record.
even like these alcohols.
Yeah, I do. I like Oktoberfest. I like hot toddies and stuff like that. They're all great.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Have you seen my bar card? I'm the guy who likes the alcohol.
I know, but you should see our counter at home. It's bad. And then you get like a rum chata one. You get the Bailey's and hot chocolate.
I'm the one who made the fucking drink last year.
Yeah, last year. That's why I like it.
You bastard. That's mine.
And Grandpa's just going back. He's like,
since you're getting up, you want to give me a refill?
We should do that again this year. That was really good. So
I could do it.
And it's not that you can't drink them other times of the year, but it just kind of like fits with what you're eating.
It's bourbon.
Yeah.
That's like the go-to. Like any bourbon drink. So you have like cinnamon apple,
fireball
type stuff.
Yeah.
Bourbon is like a fall winter drink to me, the darker ones.
crap.
Summers, more tequila and vodka and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that's my pick.
Seltzers. Yeah, you bastard.
You might as well just
and
end it on-
Oktoberfest.
I don't even have to take a fourth pick.
No, you don't. Okay. I don't even know what's left.
I have a good one.
Of course you did. You did your research. I did it.
I have a list.
Yeah. You already said Black Friday. I was thinking Cyber Monday. I just found out there's a Travel Tuesday.
Okay, but it's starting to piss me off. We're starting Black Friday November 1st
Yeah.
now, and then they're like, certain places are like, no, we're Wednesday starting.
Yeah,
Nope, just Thursday,
It's
Friday.
only online, so it's like, well, then what's Cyber Monday?
No,
it's not in
it
person
should
anymore?
start on Thursday,
Yeah.
end the next week or some shit. Like, everyone should do the same. Walmart's like, we want to start in June to beat Amazon, and Amazon's got 2 Prime days plus a Black Friday.
Yeah.
It's too much. I just
Yeah.
want to know when the deal is.
Yeah. I don't even know. That's all Thanksgiving is to me. Football, food, time of year.
What about the people you spend with? You don't like the family? You wanted 4 rounds too.
I know. I'm just gonna forfeit. I'm not even gonna say my fourth. You just finished.
I'll go with my fourth. I love the 4-day weekend. Having Thursday and Friday off.
I always have a 4-day weekend.
I'm
3-day
not a
weekend.
fucking doctor, but having a 4-day weekend
That's why that one didn't come to mind.
breaks up the week, and then you get football on Thursday, and I still have football Sunday, and now we have Black Friday football, so it's like football all week. We get Michigan, Ohio State this weekend. Like, it's awesome. I love the 4-day weekend.
Yeah. I thought of my fourth one.
You haven't had a third one, so but go ahead.
Yeah, I did.
You balked on your third pick.
No.
You said I'm passing on my third pick.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, check the tape. Challenge flag.
All right, I got one for you. I love driving down to Indianapolis for a wedding on a Saturday.
Shout out.
That one's for you, Scott and Demi. Thanks for making me drive 7 hours to a wedding, and they're making me do a speech and everything because I'm one of the best men. It's a tough burden.
I'm not
bear.
gonna say anything bad because I'm a fan of Demi, Semi, and Scott's on my good side. We're friends with certain aspects of life that I can't share. But
I'm kidding, by the way. Don't freak out.
He hates you.
They're not even gonna watch this. I guarantee
We have a
they
lot
won't.
of viewers.
I'm not gonna say anything to him. I'm just gonna wait for him. If he says anything, then I'll know. But if he doesn't, then I'll know. He doesn't even watch.
Okay, so that's the draft. I clearly kicked ass. You need to come more prepared next time because
Well, I didn't think there was much to choose from.
why'd you
The
pick
ones
4
that I
rounds?
wanted, you all picked.
Hence the draft. You have to be, if it's 3 rounds, you got to have 6 things ready.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. See, right here, more prepared.
That's why you run.
On
why you
to
run it.
fantasy. You suck. What's going
I
on?
don't though.
I know you don't, but your
It's
team
not
is
that
losing.
bad. It's always my fucking matchups. Like
Okay.
look at my points forced against everyone else's.
You're at 1689.
Yeah, I'm like third.
Yeah, you're behind me, Paige, and Alexa,
Yeah,
which would be fourth.
fourth.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like last in the whole fucking thing.
You're out of the playoffs right now.
I know, it's bullshit.
There comes to a point where you say, I'm not bad, and then you just miss the playoffs, and it's like, well, you are bad.
No, the matchups just suck. It's all matchups.
You're saying it's
Because
luck?
I play Alexa when Tyreek Hill has 4 touchdowns and 300 yards.
And then I play Alexa when he's on a bye.
Right. It's like the only time I can get a win is if it's against Dad and CJ Stroud throws for 5 touchdowns. That's the only time we get a win.
So this week, it's me and you versus Dad and Mom. I play Dad, you play Mom. Mom has the longest win streak in the league after beating Paige. She's on 4.
Oh,
She started 2-5, and she's 6-5. She's caught fire.
and I'm down to like
You are
both of my
you're on a
quarterbacks.
2-game losing streak. You're on a 4-7.
Both of the quarterbacks that I picked.
You're on your 3rd and 4th strings, right?
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
So it's like, what do you want from me?
Honestly, though, your 3rd and 4th are probably better than your first 2.
Well, because Burrow sucked all year.
You didn't have Burrow.
Oh no, that's my other league. Who did I have first? It was
You have
Oh, Kirk and
yeah, because you have Stroud now,
Kirk
and you
and
have
DeMassage.
Dobbs. Yeah, those are better. Stroud's a
Kirk
stud.
was going off.
Yeah, but Stroud's a stud too now.
He is now. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like just continued Kirk.
Yeah, I guess.
So any luck on that? No.
No.
Good.
I still haven't.
I'd like you to beat Mom because she's kind of creeping up on me.
I would
in
love
the
to
ranks.
beat Mom. I haven't taken Allie out for sushi yet, so I just hope she forgets.
If you don't do it by the end of the year, I have to go too. That's part of the deal. She told me. All right. Bets.
Yeah, let's see.
On to bets. So last week we debated on the Packers. And because of your back and forth misunderstanding the question, I kiboshed the Packers. And we should have taken them. I
was right?
Correct. I took the Vikings and they lost. But my last bet was Philadelphia beating Kansas City. So we are still alive with continuous wins. This week, I'm going to just give a prop bet on top of the wins. I'm going to do Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown against the Packers because we suck. He's going to run, catch something. He's going to score. So put that up.
And he's starting to come. They're actually starting to use him like they should. Yeah.
Now, for my other bets of opposites, here's my question. Jaguars at Texans. Jags are favored 1.5. Who do you think is going to win? Texans have beaten the Jaguars already this year.
At Texans? I think the Texans win.
I agree, so we're going Jaguars then.
Okay.
Jaguars is 1. Saints at Falcons. Saints are favored 1 point. Who do you think is going to win? You're confused? I was going to say Saints.
Yeah, I think Saints too, but I'm like, that whole fucking division is just a flip
So
a
we're
coin.
going Falcons.
Okay.
You never know.
Fine.
Jabbo could play with he's stealing the fucking crawfish or whatever. He put picks.
They just need to fucking play Bijan Robinson.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't
And
get
then
it.
the last
and throw it to Pitts.
Yes.
Good Lord.
The last one is Broncos-Browns. Broncos are favored 2.5. Yeah. I thought Browns immediately.
Yeah.
So we're going Broncos then.
I mean, they're hot right now.
That's right.
I guess the Browns lost their quarterback.
But they still win with
Their defense is good.
The athlete of the year. Did you see that video I sent you to?
Mm-hmm.
Gray sweatpants. I'm covered up tonight for that. Don't compare me. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's my bets for the week.
Okay.
Broncos, Falcons, Jags.
Okay.
And then Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown. Just got to win one. That's it for that. On to uniforms.
Yeah.
Before you start, which game, this is my question, had the best uniform combination on the field this past weekend? I can throw some out for you.
I think Packers-Chargers was good.
Packers-Chargers with the all green and the all white was very nice.
Very aesthetically pleasing.
Correct. Who was the other team I really liked? I thought the Bengals Ravens was nice because they were in all black, but I wanted the Bengals to be in all white. They had the black pants on.
No, they were all white.
Well, their helmet wasn't then.
No, it was orange.
Yeah, I wanted it to be all white. That would have been sick.
I like the Bengals.
But that was a good
white with the orange.
That was a good look, though.
Yeah,
I
like
thought
that one
so.
too.
Yes,
they listened to me this week.
Yeah, they did. And then
Texans.
That was the last one, though. Do you think that game won?
Who did they play?
Because it was Texans with their blue, red helmet.
Mm-hmm. That was so perfect.
Yes.
That was like they took my design right out of the page and they added the red helmets, which I love.
Yes. And then it was all white Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was
that
was that the game of the week then?
That's my favorite.
Was that
one.
over the Packers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Cardinals, I kind of like their new uniforms.
Yeah, they're
a little more like modern day. They kind of look like the Ohio State Buckeyes with the silver and the red and the black. But
Yeah.
I like the Buckeyes. They have really good uniforms.
I really liked the Texans though.
Yeah, those are
Like,
sick.
I think that like elevated. I like those, but then the Packers all greens.
Right, because the Packers, the helmets are just
Yeah, the red Texan helmet with the blue.
It's sweet.
They've worn that
It
before.
pops.
It wasn't all blue.
It was
right?
red, white.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It was like the fucking Bears when they do orange, white.
I don't like that.
Stupid.
Okay, that's all I had to ask.
Yeah, that was a good week for unis. So we'll just get the Chiefs out of the way. These are not very crazy. I'm not the biggest fan of their color scheme. I think the red and the yellow, they're too bold
What would you
colors
add?
together.
Black
I would change
or like
the color.
like how light
if you
or
want
dark
red
they
and
are?
yellow, I would do I like the Redskins. So they have like a burgundy and this
Yeah,
gold.
so just a different
Or
shade.
they can keep like a red, but make it a little darker. Their red is really like, it's too bright.
I agree.
And then do like a Florida Seminoles like gold.
Florida State, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, that would be good.
right,
Isn't that just Washington then though?
Yeah, but I'm saying keep like their red and then do like an actual gold, or like tone the red down just a little.
Or should
So
doing
it's still
one or the other?
it's not burgundy, it's still like rocket red,
Okay.
you know? So their first ones, primary homes are all red. I changed their face mask to red instead of white. I put stripes on their helmet. So their stripes are just mismatched.
Their helmet
like
sucks.
everything. They're just
They stink.
Yeah. So this is just their like making what they have better. I'm gonna go around and do all 32 teams again and do it like, okay, we're redoing their fucking logo. We're gonna do some cool shit. These I just added the 3 stripes with whatever color they're wearing in the background, so it like separates the 3 stripes. But they have like pants that have the 3 stripes like that, but then their shoulder stripes are something different. So I updated all that, and I give them the gold numbers instead of the white numbers. I think that pops better using their color more. So that's their primary home. And then they only get one home, because otherwise I don't want the gold pants and I don't like white pants. So that's the only homes they get to wear. Primary away, all whites. They wear these sometimes, but the whites,
Don't they have a gray face mask?
normally they have white face masks.
When did they do a gray?
It's like their throwback.
Oh,
Yeah. Because
I do like their whites.
throwback, that's why we had grays this last weekend.
Yeah.
Because back then, the plastic that they used as the face mask only came in gray.
Why do we have to continue that?
It's so stupid. So, there are primary aways, all white. They have something like this. I just corrected the stripes, so it's more consistent. I like their all whites like that. They're cool. And then, yeah, the updated helmets like that. It's kind of like the Bears, where they have the 3 stripes like that, but you can put that on the helmet. Otherwise, their helmets are just lame.
Yeah.
It's just all red, and it's just the logo on the side. And then their secondary aways, they also have this too. White and red pants, and just with the corrected stripes. So nothing too crazy. They're an old school team, so I didn't want to change anything too drastically. But again, in my next, like my rebrand one, I'll fix it a lot. I think it'll be much cooler.
So,
Like with these, I'll give you a sneak peek into what I'm thinking. These, I think you can do something like the Seminoles, where you have like their logo is like the spear, the whole spear with like the feathers hanging off of it and the arrowhead. That's cool. Have that going on your entire helmet. Have like some sort of, they have like a Seminole like tribal pattern as like a strip down the middle.
I don't mind.
You can
Florida
do that
State's
on
look.
like a collar or like on the shoulders.
I think they do, don't they?
Right.
Yeah.
You can do cool stuff like that. They just choose not to because they're
Who's Florida State sponsored by?
Nike.
That's a game later on.
Oh, I'm going to kill that. So yeah, those are my
That'll be the trivia
Kansas
next.
City. Yeah. I got to get 8 out of 10.
Yeah, we could do
Or
that.
something like that.
I'll try
So
to
we're
plug.
working in the AFC
West.
West. Next week will be Denver. who has really dumb
I was
uniforms.
gonna say you could make those a lot better.
Denver, I've got a trivia question for you. So maybe next week I'll ask you this one. I'll write it down. But
bring it on.
Denver they're one of 2 teams that I can think of right now in the NFL that has like NBA type jersey, like uniforms, where the stripe, they have a stripe on the side of their jersey that leads into the stripe on their pants. Every other team does not. It's them and I think Atlanta, but Atlanta just redid their uniforms and they are shit. Yeah, those are like the only 2 teams that have that. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
All right.
Those are they're okay.
Yeah, they're not great. Team, we hate the team anyway. So.
Yeah, I didn't want to give them anything too crazy.
I
anyways.
hate the quarterback, I should say.
I still have the Jags as my favorite. So.
Yeah, I didn't ask.
Did you still have you had the Eagles take over your favorite?
Yeah, I like the Eagles.
Yeah, they're just cool. Their colors are just that good.
Yes.
All right.
That's it.
First in-person one in the books.
Last in-person one.
For a while. Yeah. Until you come home for Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe we
Christmas
can do one
one?
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on a Tuesday. I guess we could. Christmas is Monday.
I don't know if I'll be back. I don't know if I'll
Yeah.
be here by Tuesday, but we'll see. We'll figure it out.
It's all
You just have to move
million viewers. Just pay attention later.
here. You just have to move here.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right.
Okay. Bye. Love ya.
It's weird doing it right next to you.